This week's top laugh. Good old Florida man strikes again. Man on the run from police for 2 months found hiding in a clothes dryer. Folks, you can't make this stuff up. Talk about a tight squeeze. Florida man pulls off the ultimate disappearing act by hiding in a clothes dryer for 2 months. But hey, he was just trying to dry his troubles away after his spin with the law. It is apparent that this guy has been in prison. It's very obvious that he would do anything to not go back there. Here's more. David Jerome Jackson, a Florida fugitive wanted for various charges, including firing a gun into a dwelling, was apprehended after hiding in a clothes dryer for nearly 2 months. The Escambia County Sheriff's Office received a tip and executed a search warrant at a residence in Pensacola, where they found Jackson folded up inside the dryer drum. Seriously, a 30-year-old man can fit in a clothes dryer? Give this man an applause. According to the Escambia County Sheriff's Office, Jackson was pulled from the dryer one limb at a time as he clung to his tumble-ready hideout. Once outside the dryer, deputies say they removed 3 dryer sheets, 2 mismatched socks, and a crumpled-up tissue from his surprisingly wrinkled Star Wars shirt. Jackson was arrested and taken into custody. His arrest marks the end of his run from the law, and he is now awaiting further legal proceedings. Looks like his plans for a clean getaway didn't quite dry up as expected. Will he be facing laundering charges? If so, I hope things get ironed out in court. You'll agree that wasn't a good way to clean his record. Even though he wanted to come out clean, he got caught in a real tumble. No amount of washing will remove the filth of crime from him. But on a serious note, Jackson is lucky in this one. This could have ended up as similar news as the woman who died in a Walmart parking lot inside her car and was discovered 3 months later. This leads us to today's Reddit comments, where people share real stories of the weirdest places people were found. Disclaimer, most of these victims are dead and some are pretty disturbing. So take care. When I was younger, a little kid went missing from my small town. 2 weeks later, he was found in a compartment of one of the family's cars. I don't remember all the details, but for some reason the family wasn't using the car, so no one noticed a smell for quite a while. They think he crawled in and the lid locked shut behind him. Stephen Winfrey was found with his head inside a rabbit hole. He was a hunter who partly crawled inside the hole to look for rabbits and became stuck with his head and suffocated. Raina Marroquin, found in a 55-gallon drum in a crawl space of a house, had been there since 1969. Paulette Guevara-Farah, a disabled girl who went missing and was searched for 9 days before she was found wedged at the foot of her own bed. It's made even creepier by the fact that there's a crime scene photo that was taken before they found her in the bed, and you can kind of see that she's in there. Her mom even did a filmed interview where she was sitting on the same bed before she was found, so she was almost literally sitting right on top of her the whole time. It's so sad and so eerie. Bella of the Witch Elm. A young woman's remains were found by a couple of kids shoved in the middle of a tree on a lord's estate in 1943, and nobody has ever worked out her true identity or how she ended up there. There's been a lot of theories about how she ended up in the tree on private property. Bella of the Witch Elm came from a piece of graffiti found a year later after the woman, and people believe that her name might have been Lou Bella or just Bella. Cash Wallace. This one is recent. It doesn't fit the exact criteria as no foul play is suspected. Apparently, he climbed into a toy box at some point through the night, and the family reported him missing the next morning when he wasn't in his bed. Accidental, but so strange and tragic. Poor little guy. A woman who lived with her family went missing and was found 11 days later wedged upside down behind a bookcase in her room. Maddie Clifton, an 8-year-old girl, was found under her killer's waterbed. Very sad case. Her killer was 14 at the time. Kennica Jenkins. She was at a hotel party with her friends and got extremely drunk. Right when they were about to leave, her friends went back into the hotel room and left Kennica in the hallway. Kennica was found the next day in one of the hotel's freezers they weren't using at the time. That's it for today's video. Share your thoughts in the comments section too. We're dying to read them. And do remember to subscribe for more and check out our cool merch in the description.